I'm Martina, and this is my Nintendo
Customize
Switch. Well, it's not
my
actually
Nintendo
mine
Switch in
because I
12
already
days.
modded all my own console, so I kind of stole it from Hans's
I
dad,
love
but I'm sure you
it!
won't mind. I'm sorry. What I want to do is to try to take this and turn it into a Zelda
Okay,
console.
okay, this
Here's
is the
what I'm
last
thinking.
one.
We're gonna try to
This
turn
is the last one!
into this.
For
You can
real!
see the outline here
Oh my god,
of
that's
the
so
console
cool!
itself, hidden inside these castle gates, which of course is the gates to Hyrule Castle. My plan is to try to make a painting in the gate here to try to make it look like you're gazing out over an open landscape.
That's
try to
cool.
make that illusion as believable as possible. So I'm planning to do the entire painting first, and then we can build the castle. And this time I'm gonna be using a paint I haven't tried before, which is golden acrylics. It's supposed to be the smoothest, nicest acrylic paint, and I'm super excited to try it out.
This one's kind of long, so this will be our last one for realsies.
Nintendo because it was a bit too short. So now we're ready for painting.
Yeah, dude, her hair is so cute.
This out. The first thing I'm gonna do is to take some white and prime.
I have a cool
entire
custom
surface. It's just a
Switch
better base
case
to paint
thing
on
that's
when I'm gonna add some
Okami
colors
themed. It's
because
so
they become
pretty.
brighter and much more saturated. And, oh, so smooth. What I'm thinking is to have Link in the foreground here, probably as a 3D model. I'm gonna start working on the
so
background
cool.
layer first, and then kind of working my way towards the front.
Yeah, I
Let's
got it
get
on
down to business.
Etsy. Whoa! That's gorgeous. Cool! Dude, she's really talented. This is
This
awesome.
paint is so nice. It's not that much different from my normal acrylics, but it's just different in all the right little ways. It lays more smoothly and more flat on the canvas, and it's definitely more pigmented because I have to use way less paint, and it's also matte. We have some nice little mountains in the background, some cute little clouds. And I
That's
think the perspective is looking pretty nice as
pretty.
well. Let's keep painting.
Cool. I was waiting for a cougar to jump out of the corner. Ooh, the grass looks awesome. Holy crap. Dude, this is crazy. Artists are so fucking cool. This is so detailed. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
The painting is
That's insane.
This must
That's
be the
so
smallest
pretty.
canvas I've ever worked on. I mean, just to look at all the little grass, all the little clouds. It's so small. But I also found it very enjoyable because I could actually spend time on all the little details without having to make it
It's so
too
pretty.
realistic. It just looks nice because you can't make a little tree smaller than a dot. Now we're done with the 2D, we can start working on the 3D, the castle. Now, as many of you have seen before, I'm gonna use this material called XPS foam to carve out the castle gates.
Beautiful.
So, my plan is to carve a castle gate directly from this around the whole thing, make some sort of lid that can be pulled up so I can take in and out the Nintendo. And then when I have my main shape down, I'm gonna carve some bricks into it and make it look fancy. And now, before you go,
It's
and
gonna
you're
be
like,
so
"Oh, Martina,
cool."
why don't you do individual bricks? Because it looks so good. You know what I say to individual bricks?
Yeah. Fuck individual bricks.
That's next step.
Cool.
So, since there's no sponsors on this video, here's an ad for us. Wait, Martina, are you selling yourself? No. First of all, we have the Elven Sketchbook. I'm just in love with this design.
Elven
with all the little
Sketchbook.
gold details on the green PU leather. It's got 180 GSM paper, 200 pages, so it can handle
Oh my god,
acrylics,
that's
gouache,
pretty.
markers, pencils. I've mainly used mine for gouache and acrylic paintings, like this one.
That
And
is
also, it
really, really
stays
pretty.
flat when you open it, which, you know, is practical when you're painting. Overall, I'm just in love with this sketchbook. And
It looks
seems
very
like you guys
elegant.
Like it as well. We had a blue one before, and this is the last batch
Oh, I
of the
like
green
the
one. So if
blue.
you like this design, then make sure to check it out before it runs out. And since it's so hard to find a good-looking cutting mat, we decided to make our own. Here it is. It's a self-peeling A3 size cutting mat,
Ooh.
blue on one side, green on the other, with all the gold details.
That's really
You can never have
cool.
enough gold. And then we have the official Shut Up and Get a hoodie. It's super comfy, 100% cotton, and it has all the pockets. Here, here, And here.
It looks very
Perfect
comfy.
pouch for a pet.
I
It
can't
also has
handle the
embroidered
fucking
logo,
eyes on their
custom drawstrings.
mannequin.
It also has this collar that you can hide away from the world in. Very nice. And finally,
Perfect.
we have a handful of prints left of my final breath painting. These are signed and numbered as with all our other art prints,
Dude,
and they
that
will
looks
never be reprinted.
awesome.
So if you're interested in future art print releases, then make sure to sign up for our newsletter so you can get notified. If you think this sounds interesting, then make sure to check out our website down below. I'll leave a link there. If you get anything, then make sure to tag us on Instagram because I would love to see it. It's always fun to see that our things actually exist out there in the real world. Thanks for listening. And back to the project.
There's so much cool art.
Complete. Up here we have this nice cobblestone. Then
The
we have
detailing on the
stairs
cobblestone
with
with, like,
more
just a
large stone
pencil
bricks,
was
and
so
of course
cool.
The regular bricks here, and some places I even just left it with no carvings at all, so it just looks like a solid chunk of stone. And I just think it adds more dimension and detail.
It looks
since
so cool.
everything is
There's
gonna
so
be
much
just
dimension to
stone.
it. It looks
I've also primed everything
awesome.
with a layer of Mod Podge, which binds
I
everything
want
together
this.
because it's a glue, and also it primes it for the paint. I've made this very watered down acrylic mix, so I'm gonna take this and put it on that. Let's go.
Bum, 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 bum.
It looks so much better in gray. So now we can grab some different grays and browns.
Oh, is she
and
gonna
start
weather it,
painting
kind of?
individual bricks here with some different
Cool.
colors. It's gonna look real funky, but it's gonna be nice. Just trust me. So like maybe this one, like that. This is gonna take a while, so let's just speed up.
Bum, 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 bum. It does look a little funky.
To me, this is like the ugly, funky stage where I just try to not look directly at it because then I lose faith in the whole thing. As always, just trust the process. It's gonna work out fine, even though it looks like disgusting Skittles at this point. Next step is wash. This is just black paint mixed with a lot of water because that way it kind of binds all these weird colors together and also it seeps into the cracks.
It's gonna
and
look
makes a
so
nice contrast.
cool. It looks like Legos.
Dab it off.
Whoa.
Do you see the difference that
It's
makes?
looking
Look at the
cool.
contrast. We got some nice undertones, but this is still way, way, way too dark.
Dude, that
so I'm
looks
gonna dry
way
brush a little bit
better.
of highlights on this and just bring it.
Yeah, it's
back
like
to life,
speed
because now it
weathering.
looks kind of dark and sad. Big brush, very little paint on the brush, and then just on the highlights.
Whoa. Ooh. Dude, that looks so freaking cool. It looks so stony. Whoa. This is so cool. The detailing is crazy. Whoa. This is so, yeah, it looks super realistic. It looks like it's not like foam, you know? Like, it looks like it's like
I just want to
plasticky.
show you the final
It's so
steps
cool.
that I did. I went really heavy with highlights in the front here because I'm thinking that's where
Dude,
the
it looks
sun
so
is the most, and it's
good.
just darker in these corners as well as around the little archways here. I think I went a bit too dark on this, but if I'm gonna make
I
it
like
lighter, I
it.
would have
I think
to
it looks
repaint
awesome.
the whole thing. So I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a nice contrast between this and the background. But guys, we have a missing link. So Hansi 3D printed this little Link figurine that is gonna stand right here in the gate, looking out into the landscape, and we have to paint him. He
That's
can't just
not
be like
Linkle.
a grey stone statue.
Where's my
I'm gonna bring
Linkle?
forth my tiniest little brushes, and we'll try to paint this guy.
Aww. Cool. Dude, painting figures is so neat. I got really into figures at one
My eyes
point.
are hurting. I've been sitting just squinting like this trying to look at all the little details. But Link is done. He is now
Ooh, dude,
completely
he looks
colored,
really
which is
good.
really nice. We have Link. We have our castle. We also have the background. So we essentially have the main elements, but there are still a couple
Now you
of
gotta put
details I wanna
together.
make. And one of those is some banners. So we gotta get my sewing machine. Hello, Stacy. Nice to see you. There we are. You're coming with me.
That's the kind of sewing machine I have.
I found this nice little Christmas curtain on sale, so this is now gonna be our banners. I was hoping to make 4 of them, so we have 2 on the front here and 2 as
That's gonna look
flags
so
that kind of
cool.
fly in the wind up here. I am, of course, gonna try to sew them and then paint on like the Hyrule Castle logo with some gold paint. At least that's the plan. It should be simple enough. They're just like this shape.
It's
very
totally
simple.
not gonna be simple, I bet.
Got our long boy and our short boy templates, so let's try to turn these into actual fabric with my very limited.
It's gonna go
sewing
horribly
skills.
wrong, I
That's
bet.
all I need to do tiny banners. Luckily, I'm gonna draw these on, try to let them double, and then we go from there. Let's make some banners.
It's never simple. Bum, 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 bum,
Look
bum,
at this.
bum,
Does this look
bum.
like a banner? No, it looks like one of those things they use.
It's like
to
an
detect
inflatable
the
tube
wind that
man.
goes whoosh. I think I have to just like
Yeah.
make a seam along all the sides, and that way.
Or
there's,
like a sock
cords
for your
that fly.
penis if it gets cold.
Oh God! Stupid little second time's the charm. Can you move for? Oh my God! The thread broke. I guess third time's the charm. Can you
Oh
move
no.
forward, please? All right.
Oh.
Nice and easy.
It's gonna get stuck.
All right, we're going.
Oh.
I mean, it's
not
perfect, but it's not bad. I'm gonna paint over it. I don't
Good
think
enough.
it's gonna be that visible anyway, so that's 1 down. So now we just have 3 more to go.
Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Oh, that's looking so cool. Yo. That's turning out really good. Whoa.
Dude, look at these flags, and I can just do this. Oh,
That's
I put
so
some steel wire on the inside
cool.
before I stitched them up, and now I can post them just as I want. But before I add these to the castle, I have 2 more things I want to do. First of all, add some fire LEDs to the castle, because obviously we need LEDs. And while I work on that, Hans
do
is
I
gonna
love
work on
LEDs.
customizing the controllers on the Nintendo Switch itself, just to make them feel more custom, more fitting to this castle. And then we can do the final assembly. Let's go!
Bum 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 bum. Whoa, that's awesome. Cool. She's so good at like the little detailing. Aww. That's a pretty blue. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god, I love those! Oh my god, they're so pretty! Ooh. That's so freaking cool. Yeah, time for custom Silverbill Toy-Con case, exactly. Whoa, this looks awesome! It turned out like way better than I thought it would. This looks amazing. Like I know it'd be cool, but this is like way cooler. Cool. Dude, that's sick.
Finally, it's complete! The last console in the
Dude,
console
look at
mod
that!
trilogy.
The little
First, it was
fire?
the Xbox, then the PlayStation, and now finally, the Nintendo Switch. I promise this is the last one.
Whoa.
And honestly, I think this one is my favorite so far.
That
In
looks
many ways, it's the
amazing. That's
simplest,
way cooler than the other
also The
ones.
design is just, it's just right.
It's just-
you know?
it's just
I don't know, it's hard to pick a
perfect.
favorite, but
It
let me
looks
know what
so
you think.
fucking
What's your favorite?
cool.
Leave it down in the comments. And as always, a huge thank you to our patrons for continuing to support us. If you didn't know, our
That's
patrons
so
get access to early and
awesome.
extended versions of all our
Holy
videos, as well as our
crap.
extra show called Behind the Forge, where we answer your
That was-
questions about
that
our
was really,
projects,
really
and we
cool.
also do
Ooh,
other
ooh,
things.
ooh.
This time, let's have a look at the final
Wow.
result.
Close up, close up. Whoa, dude, this is so sick. That's fucking cool. Oh my god. I want one. That's so cool. Holy crap. Yay!